Stop lying to yourself. Start thinking more logically. Don't think too much with your emotion. When you think with emotion, you make stupid decisions. So, for example, if you're chasing your dreams, you're chasing your goals, you're doing well, you went on a really hot streak, very good, very positive, and then all of a sudden, an obstacle gets presented to you. You don't know how to act. Your confidence starts to lower. You think that it's maybe this mistake is a sign that this isn't for you and that you should just give up. That's what our emotions will tell us. That's what our ego will tell us to get us to stop. You're getting out of your comfort zone. You don't want to hear that you made a mistake. So you tell yourself that, oh, maybe it's time to give up. Maybe it's time to be over with this and just do what everybody else does. So when you think with logic, you might be like, well, logically speaking, that stuff isn't realistic. And you are right. But at the same time, think of it this way. With logic, anything that you do on Earth, I don't care what it is, sports, video games, content creation, relationships, friendships, what all do they have in common when it comes to growing them? Consistency. When you're consistent with these things, or just about anything in life, eventually it will build up and you will get some type of success in whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't matter what it is. That's the truth. But most people don't like to face that because why? Consistency is very hard to keep up. That's why the majority of people fail nowadays. Consistency is hard to do. So, logically speaking, this is how logic thinking would help you in these scenarios. Logical thinking would help you because if you did this for, let's say, 3 years, 5 years, 4 years, 10 years, how far in life would you be? Would you be way closer to the goals that you've always wanted, or do you think you'd be in the same position? I think you are delusional if you think you'd be in the same position. If you did this thing, whatever it is that you're going after, if you did this consistently for the next 3 years, even 1 year, or 6 months, you are going to see some type of success. Now, am I saying, like, for example, if you're doing YouTube or TikTok, am I saying you're going to have 1 million followers by the end of the year if you do it consistently for a year? No, I'm not. But I can guarantee you that you're going to have way more followers, way more attention than you did from day one. That's obvious. I can't tell you an exact number, but I can tell you that there will be growth, whether you like it or not. If you stayed consistent for a year, 6 months, whatever it is, you will see some type of growth, some type of advancement, some type of step forward to the goals that you've always wanted, to the dreams you've always wanted to achieve, So instead of thinking it through emotion, which is what you would do, and I do it too, everybody does it, you have to stop and think. Is this just a phase or is this a permanent situation? The answer is it's just a phase. You made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. Your most successful people in life have made mistakes. It doesn't matter who they are. So think logically. You made a mistake. Who cares? It's going to happen. You may make 1,000 mistakes before you find the solution, and that's okay. Everybody's different. Some people get the answer on day 1. Some people get the answer on day 10,000 or 1,000 or 100. You never really know. You go with the flow and it kind of happens. But does that give you the right to just give up on yourself, give up on the people that believe in you because you made one simple mistake? No. Because you didn't understand something right away? No. And this, I'm speaking from a place of relatability. I've done this a lot, and I still have this problem to this day. I make a mistake, something doesn't go as I planned, and then I kind of give up mentally a little bit. But I have to switch on my logical thinking, and then I tell myself to stay in it because I don't know where I could be a year from now. Do I really want to stop and just go back to the life that I was living before, or do I want to make some type of advancement, some type of progression, some type of step forward from the day before? That's how I think about it. And I'm not lying. Even with this mindset, I will still have those days where I'll make a mistake. I won't understand something right away, and I'll be like, oh, it's over. My goals, my dreams, it's gone. It's forever in the past. It's never going to be achieved, and it's always going to just stay there. It's always going to stay a dream. And the truth is, that's not true. As long as I keep making action, as long as I keep putting effort in, Something is going to come out of it. Doesn't matter what you do. So that's what I'm saying. Use logical thinking. When you find yourself telling yourself that, man, this is impossible, there's no way I can do this. And it happens to me too. It happens to pretty much everybody on the planet. You're a human. It's going to happen. You're going to have emotions. You're going to think emotionally sometimes, and that's cool. Just make sure you know how to control when the time comes. Control it, and after it passes, realize this is just a phase. This is just a phase. This is just a phase. This is not a permanent situation. This is not going to be the end of your dreams. This is not going to be the end of your goals. It's not over, you know? As long as you stay consistent for a long period of time, or any period of time at all, you will see growth, whether you like it or not. You will see a step forward, and that's a good thing. So with that knowledge, you have to use it to your advantage. What are you going to do with that? After watching this video, how is this going to help you in your daily life? Does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel like, you know, a loss of hope? I don't know why it would, but hey, some people think differently than me, and that's okay. But I'm telling you right now, turn on your logical thinking. When something doesn't go as perfectly as you want it to, let's say that you start a business, you're like, man, I'm gonna be making $1 million a year after working on this for 3 months. Working on it for 3 months, you're only making 100 grand a year. Are you just gonna give up? No, because you started off with, let's say 1,000, and you turned it into 100 grand a year. That is still good. Just because you didn't reach your $1 million mark, does that give you the right to give up on yourself and everybody else? No. So take it with what you will. Just because things don't go as planned doesn't mean you have the right to give up on yourself. Keep going, keep pushing, and I promise you, with actual effort, consistency, you will see some type of growth. I promise. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, and I think when you do think logically in this way, not logically as in, well, the statistics say that to achieve my dream, it's almost impossible. Yes, but that's also because people don't do what I'm saying right now. Even sometimes I don't do it. I have problems doing this sometimes. Although, stop. Even I have problems with this sometimes. So that's what you gotta do. Stay consistent, stay trying. I promise you, from the day you started to a year from now, you're gonna be in a way better position. I guarantee you. Like I said, in anything in life, with effort and consistency and hard work, you're gonna see growth, dude. Like there's no way you can do something for so long and not see some type of success, whether it's the success of $1 million a year or the success of, oh, I just got way better at this than I did the day before. You will see success. Sometimes it's in little increments, sometimes it's in massive increments that we never knew we could even achieve. Like right now, if I was to be honest with myself, when I think with my emotion, I don't think this YouTube channel will get past 10,000 subscribers. I don't. But logically thinking, if I tell myself, you know, if I stick with this for a couple years, I up the quality, like I put effort in, I try to make my videos better, I try to relate to my audience more, I try to help people more, I try to be more, you know, relatable, more valuable, and I increase the quality of my content, how much closer would I be to 10,000 subscribers? How much closer would I be to getting actual attention on my platform? Way, way, way higher. Can I give a specific number by that date? No. There's people out there that start on day one and they have more subscribers than I do now. Is that a reason for me to give up? No, because everybody's story is different. So that's what you have to understand. You can't let these little things hold you back from achieving your full potential. Use your logical thinking. When mistakes come up, when obstacles happen, don't let that be the reason that you give up. Never give up. Always chase your dreams. If you can't accomplish them, at least die trying. Always try. Because at some point, something will click with you and life that will make your dreams finally blossom. Sometimes it's not the way you think at all. Sometimes the dream you think you always wanted isn't actually what you wanted either. That happens too. So you gotta understand, use your logical thinking when these bad times come, because they're gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, I guarantee it. Some people's experiences are worse than others, but it's gonna come up, it's gonna happen. When they do come up, use your logical thinking and just think to yourself, if I just stick with this long enough, something will happen. Some type of success will come out of it. And another thing is, you don't know when your day is gonna be. You don't know if tomorrow you're gonna wake up, look at your phone, and then you have 1,000,000 followers or whatever it is. You don't know if tomorrow you're gonna wake up and you're gonna get married or whatever. You know, I don't know what your goals are, but you don't know when it's gonna happen. You just go with the flow, follow your dreams, achieve everything you want out of life, and as always, life isn't too short to make a change.